The days of divisiveness will soon be over.
Yes, a new world's coming.
We can build a more perfect union.
That belongs to you and me.
Let's get back up.
Yes, a new world's coming.
We can't believe again.
Coming.
Hello, we are live at Ice Sculpture Philly with our man Peter. Peter, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so glad to have everybody here.
Yeah, it is truly incredible. We have a massive ice sculpture we're gonna build.
Big.
Big Build Back Better ice sculpture logo for the Biden-Harris campaign. We are so excited to be here.
Well, we are honored, first of all. We are honored. Whatever we could do to get awareness and maybe show the world our art and support Joe.
Great, so we wanna know a little bit about you. So
Okay, sure.
how did you get into ice sculpturing?
Yeah, it's so funny, but I first saw at 18, I saw a guy sculpting ice in New York City on a loading dock of a restaurant that I worked at. And I was just out of college, going to art school in New York City, and I was so fascinated by the medium because it was frozen water. I was like, wow, I just got a little bug, a little place in my heart for that. It kind of like triggered my passion to learn this. So I followed him around all over New York City and moved his tools, and for like 3 months I didn't even get to touch the ice, but just hand him tools. I was like the nurse handing the tools to the surgeon.
And then what happened since? Clearly you are now the owner of your own ice shop.
Yes, we've been in business for over 27 years. And we've carved ice in Philly, but we've carved ice over 150 countries. And it's been fun. You know, I feel very blessed and lucky that I'm able to make a living from my passion. And I always say that, you know, really, when you do something you love, you never really work a day in your life.
Yeah. Well, this is spectacular, and it's so chill. Get it? Chill ice.
It's very chilled. Come on down. It's fun in the summer because it's cold, believe it or not, because we have the freezers. So
yeah, it's not too cold in here. I know I'm a little bundled, but it's like a nice temperature.
Yeah, it's perfect for sculpting. So we can get started whenever you want.
Yeah, I think we first want to do a little bit of a tour of just the space.
Sure.
Because when you think of ice sculpting, people don't really know where you do that, what happens. So let's see what we got going on behind us.
This is actually where we're going to be doing this is where we do all our ice sculptures. We got workbenches. We have Gabriella, our designer. She's operating our CNC machine. So we have a machine. We work up sketches and designs. She programs and we teach the machine how to cut it. So a lot of the stuff that we did for the sculpture, the components are made by a machine, designed by a man and a woman, and sculpted by a machine.
Maybe we want to get a shot of the machine. I know
Sure,
we have
let's
a camera that can follow.
Come on in. Say hi, Gab.
And we can take a nice tour inside where the ice is.
Yeah, so this is our CNC machine. Right now we're cutting the base, and then I'm going to do a lot of the detail work in here. Here's some of the sculptures that we do that are going out this weekend. So, you know, it's fun. Sometimes, before pre-COVID, we were doing 20 to 28 sculptures every weekend. We're doing about 4 to 8 sculptures a weekend, which isn't what we like it to be, but every ice company in the world, and in America mostly, you know, we're all just trying to be patient, and we're trying to That is loud. Let's help
a little loud, but I mean, they're doing the job.
Yeah.
And then maybe check out this cool studio back here, or this lounging area.
Yeah, this is our design area. This is where we, when we bring our clients in, we sit them down at our design desk. We kind of show them a lot of the things we've done all over the world and in Philadelphia. And then we sit down and design exactly what they want. And then we take their vision and make it a reality.
What you guys can't see at home is that there are a bunch of pictures of all of the sculptures that they have designed, big, small, for all different types of venues. Do you have like a favorite sculpture you've done, or maybe one off the top of your head? Because I'm sure you
one of
love
my
them all.
favorites is this one. And we designed this for -5 in Vegas. And this is a room, a tribute to Andy Warhol. And I love this room. This is one of several rooms that we have at -5. And this is all ice. This is all pixelation. And it's all hand carved except for this. A shout out to Chris Swabrook from Minneapolis and Wisconsin. Ice Occasions Midwest, he did the pixelation on that, and that's all ice and little dots filled with snow.
That's insane.
That's my favorite.
It is truly incredible, and we can walk back up.
Sure.
But we were talking before about, the ice sculptures around the country and how you guys are, like, how you work together. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. Well, there's probably about 400 professional ice sculptors and businesses I'm going this way.
Yeah.
In America, every city has 2 to 5 ice sculpting companies, from Houston to New York City to, all over. And everybody's down. And, I want America to know that, ice sculpting is a professional business that creates revenue and has employees. And we all had a nice big setback because of it. But we're looking forward to Joe helping us get back to the real world, and everybody's totally with open arms trying to make it happen.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so I should get out of your way. Yeah. Let's start that.
Yeah, we're going to just start the stacking, and this will be a long process. It can go really fast, but we're going to take our time and let everybody see how we put something together.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
The water, we use Philly water to make this ice. And then
Philly water.
Yeah. A little bit later, Kevin, my shop manager, will come over and he'll show you how we fill up the tanks and make the actual blocks of ice.
Great.
All right, so let's get started.
All right, let's get started.
Let's get started. So there's a lot of lifting in this job, but you learn how to lift the right way. There we go. Give me a couple of shims. Yeah. So we always like to build the foundation before we build the roof. The magic for us is like the sounds that ice makes when we're working it.
Right now, what
I'm planing it. I'm using a nail board. And plane it up for us. That's good. Yeah. All right. Are we ready to pull one off? Yeah, we're gonna pull a couple things out of there. This is a fun bit. This is our bubble bit.
I have a question. How cold is the freezer?
It's this freezer's at 20 degrees. 20 degrees.
20 degrees.
Not bad.
No,
This
but
one we
definitely
keep
chilly.
colder. Yeah, so we when we're cutting and doing the CNC work, it's about 20 to 21 degrees, and this is a lot colder. In the summer, we keep this about 11 degrees.
Wow.
Just because that's what the finished product comes out, gets in the truck, and we deliver it. So, are you ready? Yep. Yeah, I'll be right there. Yeah, it's a lot of teamwork. Wait, is it cut or no?
Yes, we've got to pop that.
Let's pop it. What's that?
Now we have to put the chainsaw.
Yeah, but I have no place to. That's it. Okay. This watch doesn't break.
Yeah.
There we go. Put it right on top. There we go. Thank you. Alrighty. There we go. It's live. I almost tripped up the camera guy. Save that. So the chainsaw is one of an ice sculptor's best friends. With this, we could do a lot of things with it. Alrighty. Let's get the nail board. Yeah, yep. Yep. Awesome. Let me know when you want to jump in. That's good. Go and get me some water. So our favorite thing when we glue ice together is we call it the ice carver's glue, which is water. Ready? Yeah, go ahead. There you go. Good. And that kind of freezes it right in. Yep. Yeah, we'll see how this one's going right now. Yeah, it's great that you guys get to experience the day in the life of an ice sculptor. You know, like when we're doing a piece and designing this, you know, as an artist, you try to put your emotions to it, and you think about this piece and what this sculpture is actually going to stand for us in America and every ice sculptor and event person in America. So, you know, as an artist, you try to get emotionally wrapped up in that, in hopes that your emotion will come out from your eyes to your heart and into your hands and into the art form, whether it's ice or steel or wood. It's all about that emotional contact with what you're going to do, so people can emotionally get moved by it. So we're working on the base right now, and the other half is being run on the machine. And as that comes off, we'll add that to this. So meanwhile, I'm just going to do a little bit of detail work. Let me get another bit. a chance for the light to reflect. And when we're done with this and it's all clear, we're going to play around with different lighting so everybody out there in America can see how we light these things. And I want to give it a little bit more pizzazz and a little bit more positive energy because we all need that right now. And you know, however all of us can you know, just add a little happiness out there to everybody would be just fantastic. Gabrielle, how long do you think that one has, the other half? Another minute? Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah. So when the ice comes out, you know, when it comes out of the freezer, let's say it's at 20 degrees, before we cut it, we let it temper for 35 to 45 minutes, which is really important, because otherwise you can create shock to it and it'll crack. A lot of times I like the ice to crack because I love that organic, natural, glacier kind of texture to it. Other ice sculpting companies, and they like it very clear, and I agree with it. Everybody has their own style in the way that they present their product. I'm going to try to crack a little bit of this when we put the other base on, just to give it that glacier, natural kind of feels. So it's not so machined, it's not so man-made. That's it on that one. This is our other freezer where we have a lot of fun stuff in here.
definition of matter is that it's something extended, and extension is always subdivisible. So if they're not further subdivisible, they can't be extended. And if they're not extended, they can't be matter. But to find out that may be true or may be false,
exactly? What do you got going on?
Well, we got the American flag,
Yeah.
and I'm just trying to give it some detail. Again, this came off the CNC machine, and now we're trying to add more dimension to it and more shape so it's not so stiff and like, you know, like a sign. So I got my favorite tool, and I borrowed this from my dentist. This is frosted, but this will naturally temper.
Peter, we have some questions for you. Okay, so someone on Twitch wants to know, do you drain all the ice shavings and do you ever make snow cones?
Yes.
Yeah?
Funny you should ask. Yes, we do. We call it shaved ice, and in Philly we call it water ice. So we save a lot of our ice, and we have a machine which I don't have with me. It's a hand crank, beautiful, made in Japan, and it shaves and aerates the ice. And then we make simple syrups that are organic, no food coloring, and nothing that you can't pronounce or spell.
Nothing that you can
Yeah, like a
pronounce or
lavender
spell.
honey over a snow cone is just, it's refreshing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we try to utilize all the ice, and any of the ice that we don't use, that gets melted down and we reincorporate it into the sculpture somehow. Yep, that's the answer to the question.
Yeah.
Yes, you could eat our ice sculpture. All right, so I'm going to come over here and sculpt the Liberty Bell. What's that? You have a question?
Okay, Peter, we have another question for you. How long will this last for?
This will last at an event. It would probably last 5 to 6 hours at room temperature.
5 to 6 hours?
Yeah. And it changes a little and evolves, you know, kind of like life.
And then what is the technique with the board and the water?
The aluminum, well, we're just, you know, it's kind of like ice welding, and we're bringing the two mediums together so they kind of fuse together. We're making an equal plane, and then we add a little water, which we call the ice carver's glue.
Ice carver's glue?
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Ha ha ha, more puns.
Yeah, so, you know, at this point we're trying to just get it balanced, and we're taking the design and the banner and turning it into just a little bit more artistically. good now?
Yeah, we're all good.
All right, so on March 13th, we had to close the doors because of COVID and keep our employees safe and all that. And we had over 22, 23 ice sculptures ready to go for that weekend, the following weekend. And everybody was calling, they were nervous, we're canceling, we don't know what to do. And we're like, let's not cancel, let's just postpone it and reschedule a date later on. We'll wrap them up and save them. But a lot of people were nervous and they canceled. So I had they were like ghosts in there. So I was like, I had to release them from the freezer. So I started dropping them off all over the city. We called them mystery ice drops, and the Philadelphia Inquirer picked up on it, and the next thing you know, we had them all over the place, which was great, because people would be jogging by going, what the heck is that? And that was like, for me to watch that was like so healing, because, you know, every ice sculptor in America is like, holy cow, it's over. But it's not over, no way, as you can tell right now. So what we're gonna do, we've been doing a lot, we're gonna do with Vote. Kevin, if you could pull out one of the Vote sculptures. We're doing these misty ice drops to get the word out that everybody needs to vote before your chance disappears. So we're gonna be putting these votes all over the city, strategically.
Philly.
Yeah, of the city, yes,
Yeah.
all over Philly. Not New York City, Philly, because this is our hometown. Yeah, so we're going to be dropping off Vote sculptures.
Gonna leave it out?
Yeah, you can put it right there. So I want to do different versions of this we're going to drop where we can make an impact on the community and get some people thinking about where our future is. And I think we all know where our future needs to be. This is the most important vote that all of us need to make, probably of our lifetime. And I feel that as an artist, we have a responsibility to our community and to our leaders to get the word out and to stay positive. So that's what we're going to do with it.
Great, so it's gonna be a mystery. You have to just like,
Yeah, you're going to be jogging, rollerblading, riding a bicycle, thinking about things, who you need to vote for. And we already know who you need to vote for. That's
so
for
if you're in
sure.
Philly, you can check this out. There'll be these Vote ice sculptures over the city. And, you know, post it on the gram, you know. You can head over to iwillvote.com and get all that classic info,
Right.
which is great. This is
Yes.
so cool.
Literally.
Yeah, literally more ice
No pun
puns.
intended. So I'm going to detail this up in a minute. So everybody knows who this is. This is a reverse snow fill that was programmed again by a company, Ice Occasions Midwest in Minneapolis and parts of Wisconsin. They serve up there. And he programmed this for us and sent it out, and we just ran it on our ice machine.
That is
Gabriella.
amazing.
So it's just a nice hint. We'd like it to be a little deeper, but we didn't have the right bit. But everybody knows who it is.
Yeah. And then can you talk to us about the paint?
Yeah. So, you know, because ice sculpture is like modern technology, I just wanted to get it out there that, yeah, we're all sculptors, but we're driven by technology, just like everything in America is like, there's some kind of influence in technology. And I just wanted to show that it almost looks like it's a printer, but we have routers that cut this out perfectly. Then we fill it with organic paint that could melt it right into it. It's all water-based. And then, you know, we try to make the dimensions a little bit nicer. We're going to add a lot more different things to this.
Okay.
We have stuff running on the machine, then we come out and I'll sculpt it. We're going to keep adding it. We might have to get on the roof, though.
All right,
Okay.
we'll let you get back to it.
Thank you.
fire. What's up with the blowtorch? Why do you use it? What does it do?
Fire and ice. No, we're using it just to kind of temper the ice, clarify it so it looks good for the camera. Where is the torch anyway? Oh, right here. We have it. Like as an example, like the star, it's frozen right now, but when you kind of cleans it up. Yes, fire is an important tool for ice sculptors, especially in the winter.
It's very satisfying.
Yeah, it's not bad. You can see how it kind of just, and it can clean up. You get all your stuff off. Clarifies it. This one's real important. See, it kind of makes it glass-like, crystal-like. That's good. Okay, so I need like 4 more. I want to put some on this. Doesn't hurt it. You want to try it?
No. No.
It's okay. Awesome. Kevin, did you see the spheres that we're making? A special press. There you go. Yeah.
this design, this sculpture.
All
So I
right.
just wanted to pass the love on to you.
All right, thank you. we're gonna hose it down and really clarify and clean it up right now.
Oh, I am so.
Sometimes that's my favorite part.
Peter, how much ice do you think was like in this whole project from like when they were all in the
Probably about 1,500 pounds.
1,500 pounds of ice
Yep.
for this amazing Biden-Harris ice sculpture. That's so cool.
Yeah. We're gonna clean it up. Yeah, so that kind of clears it up and gets it where it has to be. I'll put it a little higher. Can we get Joe in there? Let's see. Any imperfections or anything like that?
So we're at the last stages of the
Yes.
sculpture with
Yes.
the chisel.
We're basically done. We're just going to clean it up a little bit and edge it.
How do you feel when you're finished with the sculpture?
You know, you give it your best, and it's a temporary piece of art, and it changes like life, and you know, it's very satisfying. I feel very lucky to be able to do this for a living. Most of the ice sculptors in America totally are addicted to this medium, because once you get it, it's like inside you and you can't stop. But it's a great feeling that you're able to do something and share it, and it's such a communicative medium. You know, here we are sending a powerful message to America,
Absolutely.
and you know, we're putting our heart and soul into this, because this is such an important event that's happening, and to be able to you know, get some excitement and some passion out there in America, and you know, let us know, just let them think about what they got to do, and so it's great. People are going to talk about it, have great conversation. They're going to share it with their friends, and you know. So yeah, that's how we feel. Yeah, sure. Here, check that out. Got it?
Let's see. Oh, look at this!
Huh?
Woo-hoo-hoo, it's so chilly. But really, this is like the most oh my god. This is the most satisfying thing. I wish it wasn't so cold, then I would keep it forever.
Right. Well, you gotta get home to your freezer. Uh-huh. Let's put that right there. All right, we're done. Thank you.
We can do
Sure.
some shots.
Yeah.
Because you have really put so much detail in all of this, all of the designs, and I'm not sure if everyone at home can see, so maybe on our you know, walking cam, we could check out some of those like nice details, because it is really what like makes the experience so amazing, is to really see it and interact with it. It's stunning. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's water. Philadelphia tap water.
I love to see it. Do you have a favorite part of the sculpture?
This is my favorite part right here. Build back better. I mean, that has a lot of great meaning for me. because I want to get back where we were, and I want to move forward, and there's only one way to do that, and that's this. But you know, this is some new technology that we're playing around with, having just a slight hint of our future president, and that's probably one of my favorites right now, totally. But hey, it's awesome.
All right, so I just want to thank Peter and all of the folks here at Ice Sculpture Philly, and I want to remind everyone to go to iwillvote.com if you have any questions about your state's voting, what's going on in your state and your voting questions. Head over to iwillvote.com. I personally send all my friends and family there. It's great. Peter, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you guys later.
All right.